Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to go over a fun basketball game that you can play at practice or at PE. If you're a coach who's also teaching, then you know that sometimes that the games that we play kind of get repetitive. You're always looking for new things, and even if you're not a teacher, if you're just a coach and you're trying to find some different shooting drills for your teams to do, and get them engaged and just kind of have some fun. Maybe practices have been real tense and you're trying just to get them to relax and have some fun and kind of bond with each other. This is a good one. We call it Ultimate Basketball. In this situation, I show that we're just using 2 goals. However, I know some gyms have up to 6 goals. They'll have them on the sides over here. And if you do have that, if you are lucky enough to have those, then and you have a bigger group, then obviously you can implement every single goal that you can, especially at a PE class. Okay, so how it works, and we'll demonstrate that animating in here in a second. But you have 2 teams and they're shooting from the elbow, and you can kind of figure this out like how you want to structure it. But we typically start off at the high post elbow area. More skilled people, we may put them behind the 3-point line. You could even move them to the corner. But basically, it's kind of like a shooting relay race in a sense of these 2 people are going to shoot. If they make it, their team gets a point. Okay, and if they miss it, make or miss, they're going to catch the ball, get the rebound, and they're going to pass it to the person behind them and then rotate behind. All right, we tell them that they're not allowed to get the other team's ball and throw it somewhere. They're not allowed to hit it on purpose, just to kind of keep it fair. On the flip side of things, they are not required to get the ball for the other team either. So if one shoots the ball and it bounces this way over here, they can be good sportsmen and toss it back, but they can also be competitive in a sense of like, oh, I ain't touching that, it's not my team. But if it falls, it bounces over there, they can't grab it and purposely throw it. Okay, so that's what kind of makes it interesting when you start seeing some of the kids and their competitive nature come out. It's pretty funny. So we'll animate that in a second. Basically, the winning team basically stays in their spot. Okay, and then the losing team would rotate to a new spot. Now with more teams, it gets more fun because you're constantly kind of seeing new teams. However, with this here, you can do it kind of bracket style in a sense of the 2 losing team play each other or the 2 winning teams play each other, whatever. We typically just rotate the losing team. So let's say this team would lose, they would rotate down here, and let's say this team would lose, they would rotate down here. And then the winning team gets to decide if they can stay on this side or they can rotate over to the new elbow. They get to kind of make that call. Okay, so let's see it in real time, kind of how it would look. And we'll typically give them a certain amount of minutes, maybe like 2.5 to 3 minutes. That way they can get enough shots up to make it worth their while. All right, guys, so we're going to hit play. We're just going to show you a couple reps. I didn't animate this one down here, but I did animate this top one just because they're going to be, this group would be doing the same thing that this group does up here. And just for purposes of keeping up with everything, it's just easier to keep your eyes on one and not bounce back and forth and up and down. So we'll show that the game starts. You see right line makes 1, left line now makes another. Now we're tied at 1. Right line shoots and scores. It's 2-1. Ball bounces off the rim, and let's say we call time. Okay, this team here wins 2 games to 1. This team here loses, so they would rotate down here. Losing team would come and rotate down here, and then the cycle would continue. Again, you can kind of manipulate it any way you'd like it, but in a sense, it's more of, this is just kind of a basic structure how to do it, and you can kind of tweak it to your personnel and your skill level and your desire of what you would like to do based on that. But just another fun game to do at practice or during PE. So let me know your comments below, guys. Other than that, we will catch you in the next one.